So my goal in life is basically being so authentically myself that people be like, how does she have the audacity to be herself like that? And I give you a quick explanation how to do that. Wait, I need some objects. So we're getting an octopus. We're getting my passport. We're getting papes. We're getting a hair bun. We're getting all sorts of stuff. It's not even important, but it is. So, wait. Don't leave me light. Okay, we have a table. All right? To actually be yourself and hold away all the other shit. Let's say this octopus is you. You hear. This is the music you listen to. Da 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 da. This is the sport you're doing. This are the things at work you like. This is your neighbors you have really nice connection with. This is maybe your new shoes. And we need more objects. I'm not really well prepared. This is really spontaneously. We just been in the bar with the girls last night, and I was bringing up this example for the 500th time. It's a complete lie. I just was talking about this picture like twice with people in my life, but I love it so much and it makes so much fucking sense. It only makes sense. So we're coming back to our picture. So we have the octopus, which is you. We have your music. We have the things at work you like. We have the sports and hobbies you do. We have like maybe even the passport, like travels you did, you know. And then on top of that, we have maybe a family member you actually like. Then we have a book you read. Then we have everything you do for yourself to feel good. I know that this picture also really wants you to do stuff like listen music, go read a book, go watch a movie. Embrace the things at work you're struggling with and you're growing from. Embrace the things at work you like. Embrace the things which make you, you know, and choose the places you go. Choose the places you go. Where do you want to go? Make the money you need to do all of that, you know. And now we come to the interesting part. Because what I just described is kind of a fairy tale life. Everything in your life is good. You just like following up with the stuff you love. And when we now see something, maybe you hate your job. Maybe you're looking for a flat and the rent is rising in your city. Maybe you're not talking to your family at all. All that stuff. I can put myself in your skin. You know, still, you always have the music you listen to, the movies you watch, the money you earn, and the few things you get from the money you like, which make you. Really think about, what do you purchase? What objects do you surround yourself with? What is the material? What do you put in your body? What are you putting in your body? Everything artificial in your body is bad for your body. You know, another thing I like to talk about in context like that is that sometimes there is knowledge. It's available all around us. Everything you want to know, you just type in ChatGPT, no matter if you want to start a business or if you just want to ask like how to solve a difficult emotional situation, even like he, she, it like knows everything, you know. Knowledge is accessible as fuck. It has never been that accessible. Everyone can basically, but still, there's such a difference. And we start lying to ourselves. Like we collectively start lying to ourselves because we act so vogue and so aware that we sometimes forget the fact that we come from a generation, from our parents' generation, and all the values we try to cultivate right now in society. We try to fight for women's rights. We try to fight for equality. We try to fight making all these wars come to an end. We fight the more and more production of military gear, you know, all that. But I think I lost track for a second. But what I wanted to say is that there is such a difference between the knowledge accessible around you and when it really inherently goes into your body and you finally feel the knowledge and you embody the knowledge. So the knowledge is a nice code. It's also, you know, nice talking about the knowledge, but do you really get it? And when it comes to a lot of things, it doesn't even matter because it's something you heard, you're talking about. How you feel at the end about it is on another page. When it comes to intellectual, academic, you know, very often you just have to know A, B, C. It's enough. But when it comes to patterns and emotional patterns and understanding that this is you and this is the things you love and this is the, you know, the picture, everything you surround yourself with. This is something which is obvious because you do that already. You have your friends, you have your hobbies, you have the things you love, you have your favorite meal, you have a tree you like and you go take walks to, you know, you have all of that. But embody that all these things which make you protect yourself, literally, because it's you, and you surround yourself with all the stuff you want to surround yourself, and you have the decision. You have to make decisions on whether you just let yourself be flooded by stuff, or you curate your environment in the way that it only makes sense to you, you know? And all these things, your hobbies, your work, your music, your friends, maybe your you time, maybe you're in a phase in your life right now where you feel like you want more from this life and you're surrounding things in a different way, or past split. Maybe that's like the best thing which can happen to you. Of course, like, check that you're not like going crazy and isolate yourself, like try to trust people and everything, but surround yourself with what you need. It doesn't even have to be people, you know what I mean? Like, you are independent, you are the light. Don't ever let your light be dimmed by no one. Okay, reference. All these things you love, you surround yourself with, protect you. And then when you were in an abusive situation, or your parents are drug addicts, or, you know, whatever it is, all the shit like happened to you in your life, or the circumstances you come from, you can put here, you know? And all the good stuff you surround yourself with. And it's so important and so healthy and so necessary for us to heal, and therefore also to cry and to know that the things which happened to us were not our fault and not okay. And therefore, at some part of your process, go into the pain. See where you're angry with yourself because you didn't stood up for your own rights, you know? It's not always the others. Like, bitch, you gotta stand up and like come at life in a certain way. because this is not a playground, you know? Don't put yourself ever in a victim position, because that leads you to a dead-end street. But yeah, that was all, guys. Like, I just wanted to share that with you. Surround yourself with stuff you love. It's going to protect your peace, and you are worth it to live in a fairy tale. Like, build your fairy tale land, and let all the other shit, acknowledge it, but it will just sweep away, you know? Because if you reconnect with your trauma all the time, then you get it closer to you, you know? No, there's a trauma. Like, the trauma is coming. And be careful with people who only like want to trauma bond. You gotta go through this with your friends, for sure. Me and the girls, we're talking. But we will come to an era where we only talk about things we did, things we love, things we've seen, things which inspire us, stuff we read, you know, like stuff like that. Just filling your headspace with good stuff, because the thoughts you think is the life you live. Yeah, with these words, let me know if you want to have a part 2 on something we just talked about, because we can talk an hour about that, right? All right, love you.